bag session that I did with Brian Bates and Les Bubka on Sunday morning. So basically what we've got two starting sections. We funnel through one middle section and then we come out and you've got two options at the end. You could do either, you could go any way and put whichever end with any start, it doesn't really matter. So the first start is basically the jab, cross, hook, shovel hook. So just a 1, 2, 3, 4 punches. Remember we talked about the hips and how your hips are leading your hands. So that is just section 1 there, very, very simple. Section 2, also simple, so nothing should be too complicated. This one you're going to start with open hands like this, and you're just going to bring this hand round, making a fist as you do, and just twist it into the target here, there, there, like that. Again, using that hip first to generate some power. So that comes in first, then you just do one on the second hand. So this one can be whipping in and attacking the side of the face. There. Just there, look, so you just got those two hits. Soto, soto, uchi, uchi, whatever you call them. Doesn't really matter. The middle section is always the same. So whether you finish with the shovel hook or the second soto, from there you're going to latch onto the pad and drop some knees in. Okay, so again we talked about when you latch onto your bag, we're thinking more tie clinch if it's a real person, so you're hitting them around the back of the neck, tie clinch. If you put your hands on the side of the bag like this and you start actually putting some ferocity in the knee, the bag can just disappear. So you want the hands just around the bag. When you give it some knees, it doesn't go anywhere, it doesn't disappear. So that's the middle section. So you're either going 1, 2, 3, 4, grab, knees, or strike, strike, grab, knees. So to exit the knees, and again, this is standard. Once you put the knees in, you're going to leave one hand on the bag, doesn't matter which one. You drop off to the side and you start reining in the elbows. So again, if we were going the other way, drop off to the side, start reining in the elbows. Again, using the hip before the elbow. So that's your middle section. Knees and drop off to either side with an elbow. So that's your funnel, and then on the other end you've got two options. Option 1, if I'm there, elbowing, I'm just going to flip the hand out, make this position, so I'm here, elbowing, 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 drop and ram. So there, 1, 2, 3, drop and ram. So you're just crashing this into the wall behind, or whatever would be there in real life. Obviously, if you haven't got a bag hanging close to the wall, you've got to be a bit careful. So that's one option. The other option, as I'm elbowing, is I use the hand that's on to push away, and then I'm going to make space with the front hand, and then punch with the back hand. That's a bit overly complicated. You'll see a lot of kata application where people are changing their hands around all the time. I'm not overly keen on that because things can fuck up and go wrong. However, in this case, what I'm doing is I'm going for my primary strike, my favourite strike, which is a backhand cross or a gyakuzuki, whatever you want to call it, doesn't really matter. So I'm hitting here, I'm going to push off, make the space. Notice how that looks like a shuto. So push off, make the space, primary strike. If you're still doing the same thing, and your favourite strike is the front hand hook, you'll push off, front hand hook, you're straight in with it. So you're getting to the position to put in your favourite strike. Okay? So, one of two entries, that's entry 1, that's entry 2, middle section, knees, followed by elbows when you dropped off to the side, and then either followed by slamming or if you just want to slam with both hands there in the face, that's fine. So slamming or dropping off for a primary strike. And it's entirely up to you which way round you do them, and which way you put them together. So that's one version, or you could go two versions, or you could go three versions, and you can put them whichever way you want. But that's a basic quick run through of what we did the other morning. Cheers.